in Judaism. Witnesses are more important than the bride and the groom. Why? Because bride and groom can say anything. But it's the witnesses that need to say, we saw this. So I will be holding, and no, I do not do magic tricks. I will be holding this handkerchief. Nancie will take one corner and Daniel will take the other. I will then let go. If it stays suspended, then they are agreeing to marry. So I'll ask Nancie to take one corner, I'll ask Daniel to take the other corner, and I will do this. There you go. I am not holding it. It is suspended. And there we go. You may let go now. The contract will be sealed. Nancie will sign first where it says bride. Daniel will sign where it says groom. Then we'll ask witnesses to sign. And then I will sign. Right? Yeah. Good. And Daniel.
And don't put DDF in. I know you. Put Daniel.
Here's this room. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be you. Okay.
He's the big chief.
No. The big chief is a rabbi.
Done. All right.
Yeah.
Ketubah is signed.
Come over here, guys. I got it. Over here.
Sorry.
Welcome everybody to the wedding of Daniel and Nancie. And it's sort of been a long time in reality. A long time for Al Gore to invent the internet, and a reasonably short time for Daniel and Nancie to find each other then and bring us to this day. As with all Jewish ceremonies, we thank God for bringing us to this special day. But, and also with all cantors, there will be different melodies for different things we'll do later. So we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sheheyanu, v'hiemanu, v'higianu, lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, King of the universe, who allows us to be together on this beautiful, beautiful day. Before we start the formal ceremony, we always bless a cup of wine, but we also do so to remember those who may not be here physically, but are here in our hearts, who are here in spirit. And so before we drink from any cup of wine, I will pour, and I'll ask Daniel and Nancie to pour just a little bit out into this white bowl to honor their spirit and remember their presence. And I spilled very little. So if you'll take a little bit and pour into that bowl. Same. Put it back on that top. Now you may have noticed the circling, which needless to say was difficult not to note. So why do we circle the 7 times? It shows Nancie and Daniel's commitment to each other. And why do we conduct our wedding ceremony under this canopy, this chuppah? It covers and protects them from the elements, but it allows love to flow in and love to flow out without restriction. Now, I don't know if any of you know, but there's a new show on ABC called The Prank Panel. And there was a prank that they did, which was a husband and a wife who officiate weddings. And the prank was that she was officiating a wedding, and she finds out that she's officiating a wedding between a brother and a sister. And so that's not happening here. No pranks, just want everybody to know that. So, I know that Daniel and Nancie have written vows, personal vows, and so, Daniel, I'm going to suggest you go first because there's no possible way that you're going to top Nancie. So, I'll let you take yours. I think it's the way. Yeah. You're welcome.
Your best friend, I am blessed and honored to be standing here in front of the most amazing, funniest, sexiest, most caring, and loving person on this planet. When we first met after meeting online at Birdwalk Cafe, I couldn't understand why you seemed so nervous. Your voice was rattling. And why for the first time in my life I had to pinky swear. What the hell? Who at our age pinky swears? But I figured if I have to pinky swear to watch you swim in Greece, there are two things. Number one, you liked me, and number two, there would be a second date. My sons Evan and Lance, who were my spies and dating advisors at the time, we walked by Birdwalk Cafe to check you out. Of course, they could only judge you superficially, but they both gave their thumbs up. It was a unanimous decision. Congrats, sister. Life has been an amazing journey ever since. We spent every waking moment together, enjoying each other's company thoroughly. Walking on the beach, playing backgammon, laughing, and having the best times of our life. Our personal license plates even say 2 mentions. Today, my dearly beloved, in presence of our loved ones, I promise with these vows to love you unconditionally, to cherish and honor you always. I promise to build a beautiful life with you, with warmth and understanding, to be a pillar of strength and support for you, and most of all, be your best friend forever. Also, one of the things that I really liked about you, Nancie, was the closeness and love that you share with both your daughters, Marianne and me. I'm looking forward to getting to know your daughters and their families better, and I will always be there to support you because I keep my mind. In conclusion, I want to create a love story that will forever be told. And with these vows, I pledge my love to you. I want to also thank everyone.
Can you top it?
I don't know. So my first vow is to the 3 Phrygian children. Evan, Lance, and Emily. First and foremost, I want to clarify to you all, I don't want to be a stepmother to you. Stepmother has a terrible connotation, like evil stepmother in Cinderella, or stepmother, like stepmonster, like the movie. Sounds even worse than the big bad wolf. I see myself as more the fairy godmother type because I like sparkles. I do, however, very much want to be your supporter, your friend, and your #1 fan. I'll always be here to laugh with you and cry with you. I'll always have your back, and I will always be here to guide you and help you with whatever you need. I will always advocate for you. I will always support your relationship with your wonderful father because he loves you so much and he needs you. I will always do what I can to promote your well-being. It is said that you cannot choose your family, but I'm choosing all of you to be part of my family, but I'm choosing to be part of yours. To my daughters, Nancie and Treya, the air that I breathe, the music that I hear, I am you and you are me. My love for you is never ending and continuous. Our lives may change, and the people we share it with may change, but I'm your constant, and I love you forever. Daniel, the love of my life, I'm so exhilarated to be standing here today. I've waited many long years to meet someone as wonderful as you. You're my soulmate. I will always be faithful to you. I promise to never let anything come between us. With complete sincerity and soulmate, I vow to be your partner, your best friend, and your wife forever. Your joys are my joys. Your sorrows are my sorrows. You become my family. I will adore and admire you always. I will love you long and well until I am no longer you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm a little verklempt. Right here in my book. However, we do have some things that we have to do. And one of them is to exchange rings. And so, 1, 2, I got it. And so, let me give this to you, Daniel. And that's for you to give me, Nancie. And so, repeat, Daniel, do you take Nancie to be your wife, promising to cherish and protect her, whether in good fortune or in adversity, and to sit together with her, a life hallowed by your faith in God and each other? Thank you, and you put the ring on her finger. Yep, it fits. And Nancie, I've got this one, it's kind of heavy. Thank you. Nancie, do you take Daniel to be your husband, promising to cherish and protect him, whether in good fortune or in adversity, and to seek together with him a life hallowed by your faith in God and each other?
Yes, please.
You can put the ring on his finger. And in Hebrew, I'm going to ask you, Daniel, to say these words. And there is a word in the middle, please. And I won't say it, but I'll look at you to remember to say that. And I will look at you to remember to say it. Because if I say it, it means I'm marrying you. And I'm not marrying you, I'm marrying you. So, Harei at mikudeshet.
Ray at Condition.
The word betaba'at, zo, kedat, Moshe, v'Yisrael. Behold, you are consecrated to me with this ring, according to the laws of Moses and the people Israel. With this ring, you are made holy for me, for I love you as my own soul, for you are now my wife. And Nancie, Harei ata mikudeshet
Mikudeshet, Ati Ali,
v'taba'at
Bataba'at,
zo
So,
kedat
כדת
Moshe
משה
veYisrael.
וישראל.
Behold,
Behold,
you are consecrated to me
you are consecrated to me
with this ring,
with this ring,
according to the laws of Moses
according to the laws of Moses
and Israel.
and Israel.
With this ring,
With this ring,
you are made holy to me,
you are made holy to me.
for I love you as my soul.
For I love you as my soul.
You are now my husband.
You are now my husband.
We will now recite the 7 blessings, or the Shabbat Brachot. Each has a special meaning, and afterwards I'll read an interpretive poem where we will instruct those of you gathered here to reply, Amen. So, I'm not going to nod to help you say Amen. I will say it, but like this, you'll know what to do. Pretty easy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Then you vote. You need a drink. And then we'll put that half down and say the other 6. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechol bara lichavodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et adam b'tzalmo atzalem b'mot Amito, B'chiedechoel, Lo mimenu, Binyan Adead. Baruch Adonai, Yotzer Ha'adama, Samcha Kisamach, Reima Hovim, Yisamecha Yatzirecha, Gan Eden, Mikedem, Baruch Adonai, Misameach Atan, Bechala, Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher bara sasod, B'simchach Atan Bechala, Kila rinad yetza v'chedva, Ava v'yageva, Shalom v'reut, mi'eira, Adonai Eloheinu, yishma, yarei Yehuda, u'lechotzot Yerushalayim, v'kol sason, v'kol simcha, kol chatan, v'kol chala, kol nitzalot, Adon me'obatam, u'narim, mi'misidei, mi'binatam, Baruch atah Adonai, misameach Atan, imakala. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Sheheyanu, v'chiyemanu, v'chihigriyanu, l'zman hazeh. Amen. And a much shorter interpretive English. Blessed is the one who creates the fruit of the vine. Amen. Bless the 2 of you who come out of long traditions of struggling to find out what it is to be human. May you be full of the wine of life. May the life force and the knowledge of the human heart always be with you. Amen. Blessed is the one all creation mirrors your splendor and reflects your radiance. Bless the 2 of you. May the 2 of you know that all beauty comes from a great heart that you create together, and may you always live in its radiance. Amen. Blessed is the one who created human beings. Bless the two of you, and may you know it all. Joy and struggle, beauty and sorrow, sweat, tears, solitude, companionship, laughter, ecstasy, and may your marriage be strong enough to support you to experience whatever you must as you come to know yourselves and each other, and to discover the entire range of your humanity in the process of soul making. Amen. Blessed is the one who created woman and man in the divine image so we may live, love, and support life. And bless the two of you, and may you delight in the wonder and impossibility of the fact that you are so similar and so different. And may the difficulty and enormous pleasure of being man and woman continually fascinate and engage you and be the source of your bonding. Amen. Blessed is the one who brings people together and unites the divided. In joy, we have come to witness this marriage of many cultures. It is said that everyone gets married at a wedding. Bless the two of you who brings us together through your union. And blessed is the one who rejoices that the love between this woman and this man is as the very first love in the garden. Bless the two of you who recreate the world for us and for yourselves. May your love be as old and as new as the first love, and may you also bring new life in all its forms to the world. Amen. And bless the creation of joy and celebration of love and beloved, gladness and jubilation, pleasure and delight, love and solidarity, friendship and peace. Soon may we hear in the streets of the city and the paths of the field the voice of joy, the voice of gladness, the voice of love, and the voice of beloved, the triumph voices of lovers from the canopy, and the voice of youth from their feasts of lawn. Blessed is the joy of lovers, one with another. And blessed is the one who brings us to this time to celebrate together. Amen. Now, after the ceremony, it's custom for the bride and groom to take just a few minutes alone for a reflection and contemplation on the day of their future, known as Yichud. The Birchat Kohanim is the priestly benediction. Let me ask you to please rise. First of all, give you a private shower. You'll wrap your colleague around your bride. It is my honor to bestow God's holiest blessing upon the both of you. Barecheyu b'bracha, Hamishulech b'Torah, Haketov al yidei Moshe avdecha, Hamuran miti Aaron v'Ravgonim, Amkiroshecha, Hamur, Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yair Adonai v'Necha, Yisar Adonai v'Necha, Yosem lichol shalom. May God bless you and keep you. Allow his countenance to shine upon you. May goodness, mercy, love favor you both, your families, your children, all the days of your life. And may you be blessed with the greatest gift of all, the gift of peace. Amen. And you may be seated. So, Now it's customary for us to review why Jews break a glass at the end of a wedding ceremony. Time number 1. Because there are about 198. And I'll go through them all. In actuality, let's go to the 1. To try to rebuild this day is like rebuilding shards of broken glass the way they were. This is a singular time in a moment that we all were able to share. And to try and rebuild it is impossible. The love that you share will last long after today. So, for those of you who brought your wetsuits, this is Daniel and Nancie's day. And for those of you in front of all of us, in front of all of our witnesses, with the power imbued by your love, it is my honor to pronounce Mr. and Mrs. Daniel and Nancie Friedman. But first, I would ask one of you to put this under your father's heel. So lift your heel and place it under. No, I don't want you to kill yourself. Just lift your heel. I've seen too many ankles broken. Do this. Do what Lance is doing. Then put all your weight down. See? That's not what I want.
No! Where did we get such a heavy
I didn't buy it.
I know. But you have to close it. I know.
And all you're doing, here, look. All you're doing, no, all your weight, just down. Now you're free. Mazel tov and singing God and singing God and mazel tov. Mazel tov and singing God, singing God and mazel tov. Mazel tov and singing God, singing God and mazel tov. Hey, no. Mazel tov and singing God, singing God and mazel tov. Mazel tov and singing God, singing God and mazel tov. Mazel tov and singing God, singing God and mazel tov. Hey, no.
Emily, where are you going? I thought we had enough chosen tickets.
We did? Maybe more people. I don't know.
I know what?
Am I still with all of them?
Rather than eating, Daniel, can you like kiss her?
Oh, I don't have a cup or I'd bang on it myself.
So I have this beautiful sunset in the background.
Yeah.
Sun's right behind.
Just like stick.
I usually like stills, but this is a great video.